Welcome to Mindblow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. In the vast expanse of the Western Pacific, the Philippines is making waves, both literally and figuratively. Once a quiet presence in these strategic waters, the nation is now emerging as a force to be reckoned with, determined to protect its maritime frontiers and assert its place on the world stage. For years, the Philippine Navy was known for its aging fleet, a collection of vessels that had seen better days. But today, the story is changing. The nation is investing in a modern navy, building ships designed to defend its vast maritime territory and safeguard its people. This is not just about replacing old ships, it's about building a future-ready force. This transformation is more than just new hardware. It's a profound shift in national strategy and spirit. The sight of sailors raising the Philippine flag on state-of-the-art vessels at sunrise is a powerful symbol of renewed purpose and unity. The clang of steel at a historic shipyard signals a new era. Here, skilled hands and innovative minds are working together, forging the backbone of a revitalized navy. Every weld, every rivet is a step toward a stronger, more secure nation. The Philippines is stepping up as a true maritime power, ready to defend its interests and contribute to regional stability. The sight of new warships leaving the shipyard is a testament to the nation's resolve and ambition. For decades, the Navy relied on hand-me-downs from other nations, vessels from a bygone era often outdated and ill-equipped for modern challenges. These ships served with honor, but the world has changed, and so must the fleet. The South China Sea's shifting geopolitics and rising tensions demand a modern, agile fleet. The Philippine Navy now patrols these contested waters with renewed confidence, ready to respond to any challenge. The Philippines is responding with state-of-the-art frigates, powerful corvettes, and a bold vision for a self-reliant defense industry. These new ships are equipped with advanced technology, giving the Navy the edge it needs to protect the nation's interests. Imagine, a Navy once dependent on WA-2-era patrol craft now commissioning guided missile frigates packed with cutting-edge sensors, weapons, and communication systems. This leap in capability is nothing short of remarkable. Strategic partnerships, especially with South Korea, are jump-starting this transformation. Through collaboration and shared expertise, the Philippines is accelerating its journey toward a world-class Navy. The results are already visible. New ships are being launched, each one a symbol of progress and international cooperation. These vessels represent not just military strength, but the promise of a safer, more secure future. This journey is about more than steel and technology. It's a declaration of sovereignty, resilience, and national pride. Every ship that sets sail carries the hopes and dreams of the Filipino people. A new Philippine-flagged frigate slicing through the waves sends a powerful message to allies and rivals alike. The nation is ready to defend its sovereignty and chart its own course. The nation is now prepared to take responsibility for its own security, standing watch over its waters with vigilance and determination. Each new ship carries not just sailors, but the hopes and aspirations of a country determined to secure its destiny and protect future generations. The Philippine Navy is forging a bold new future on the high seas, united in purpose and ready to meet whatever challenges lie ahead. For decades, the Philippine Navy was often described as a floating museum. Its ships relics from wars long past, some dating all the way back to World War II. These aging vessels with their faded paint and creaking hulls were a testament to a bygone era, struggling to keep up with the demands of modern maritime security. Vessels like the Raja Humabon, once proud U.S. destroyers, were kept afloat by the dedication and ingenuity of skilled Filipino crews. These sailors worked tirelessly, often improvising repairs and maintenance just to keep their ships operational, despite the lack of spare parts and modern support systems. But their limitations were glaring and impossible to ignore. Lacking modern radar, guided missiles, and advanced electronic warfare systems, these ships were essentially blind and vulnerable in the face of contemporary threats. Their outdated technology left them at a severe disadvantage. Patrolling the country's vast exclusive economic zone with these aging vessels was like guarding a fortress with antique rifles, brave, but ultimately inadequate. The Philippine Navy was tasked with defending thousands of kilometers of coastline and vital sea lanes, but its tools were relics of a different age. The need for modernization became urgent as regional maritime disputes intensified, especially in the South China Sea. Naval standoffs and incursions by foreign vessels highlighted the risks of relying on outdated ships, and the nation's leaders could no longer ignore the growing gap in naval capabilities. The Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Act was the turning point, providing not just the funding, but also the political will and strategic vision for real change. This landmark legislation signaled a new era for the Navy, one focused on building credible defense capabilities. The Horizon program was born, a multi-phase plan to acquire modern warships, submarines, and support vessels, moving away from hand-me-downs and towards a self-reliant, technologically advanced fleet. Shipyards buzzed with activity as new vessels began to take shape. The goal was clear: transform from a Coast Guard-type force limited to near-shore patrols into a true blue-water navy capable of projecting power and protecting national interests far beyond the archipelago's shores. Modern warships are complex networks of sensors, communications, and precision weapons, able to detect threats at great distances and respond with speed and accuracy. Old ships simply couldn't keep up with the demands of 21st century naval warfare. Today, the Philippines is building a fleet for the 21st century, one that can see farther, react faster, and strike harder than ever before. New frigates, missile systems, and surveillance technologies are being integrated into the fleet, dramatically enhancing the Navy's capabilities. The journey to a credible modern Navy has finally begun. It's a process that will take years, but each new ship and system brings the country closer to its goal of maritime security and regional stability. The nation is no longer content to lag behind. With determination and vision, the future is now in motion, and the Philippine Navy is charting a bold, new course towards strength and self-reliance. Subic Bay, once a legendary U.S. naval base, is now the heart of the Philippines' shipbuilding revival. After Hanjin Heavy Industries' collapse in 2019, the massive shipyard fell silent, its future uncertain. Fears grew that this strategic asset might fall into unfriendly hands. But a partnership between Cerberus Capital Management and Hyundai Heavy Industries changed everything. The Subic shipyard is alive again, now a hub for both commercial and defense shipbuilding. Hyundai brings cutting-edge technology and expertise, ensuring the facility's rebirth is more than just symbolic. Filipino workers are building the very ships that will defend their nation's waters. Offshore patrol vessels and corvettes will soon be constructed locally, a monumental step toward self-reliance. The shipyard's revival is a symbol of resilience and strategic foresight. Subic Bay is once again forging the future of the Philippine Navy. The phoenix has risen from the ashes. A new era of naval construction has begun. The scale of the Navy's upgrade is best seen by comparing old and new. When you look at the Philippine Navy's transformation, the difference is nothing short of dramatic. It's like witnessing a leap across decades in a single glance. Legacy ships like the Peacock-class corvettes were little more than maritime police cars, outgunned and outdated. These vessels, once the backbone of the fleet, were designed for simpler times, with limited weaponry and basic sensors. Their primary role was coastal patrol, not high-stakes combat. Enter the Jose Rizal-class frigate, larger, faster, and armed with missiles that strike far beyond the horizon. These ships represent a new era, capable of projecting power and defending against modern threats. Their presence alone changes the balance in regional waters. These new ships boast surface-to-air missiles, torpedoes, and advanced sensors, true multi-role combatants. They can hunt submarines, defend against aircraft, and engage enemy ships all at once. Their technology is on par with some of the world's best. Their combat management system fuses data from radar, sonar, and electronic support into a single battlefield picture. This integration means threats are detected earlier, and responses are faster, giving the crew a decisive edge. Commanders now make split-second decisions with total situational awareness. Every move is informed by real-time intelligence, allowing for coordinated action and rapid adaptation to changing threats. The leap is like trading a rotary phone for a smartphone. The difference isn't just in speed or power, it's in the ability to do things that were once impossible, to connect, analyze, and act with unprecedented efficiency. The Navy isn't stopping here. New corvettes and even larger frigates are on the way. Shipyards are busy, and each new vessel brings more advanced technology and greater capabilities, ensuring the fleet keeps pace with evolving challenges. Future ships will be heavier, better armed, and equipped with vertical launch systems. These upgrades mean more firepower, greater flexibility, and the ability to respond to threats from air, sea, or beneath the waves. The strategy: build a balanced fleet with specialized roles. Each ship, from patrol boats to missile frigates, plays a part in a larger, coordinated force designed to protect the nation's interests. The Jose Rizal-class frigates are the bridge from past to future. They symbolize the Navy's commitment to modernization and its readiness to face new challenges head-on. The standard for the entire fleet has been raised. Training, technology, and tactics have all evolved, setting a new benchmark for excellence and professionalism. The Philippine Navy is now a force to be reckoned with. With every new ship, its presence grows stronger, its deterrence more credible, and its future brighter than ever before. Modernizing the Navy is transforming more than just the military, it's fueling economic growth. The revived Subic shipyard creates thousands of skilled jobs, from welders to engineers. Local suppliers benefit, sparking a multiplier effect across the economy. As Filipino workers master shipbuilding, their expertise opens doors to global maritime contracts. National pride surges as new warships built by Filipino hands fly the Philippine flag. This pride strengthens unity and inspires a new generation to serve. The Navy now attracts tech-savvy recruits eager to operate advanced ships. Investing in new vessels is investing in future leaders and defenders. The modernization effort is building both a stronger fleet and a stronger nation. The ripple effects will be felt for generations. True independence means building your own tools of defense. Relying on foreign warships leaves a nation vulnerable to supply disruptions and political leverage. Local shipbuilding lets the Philippines tailor vessels to its unique waters, shallow straits, reefs, unpredictable weather. Filipino engineers gain skills that drive innovation across industries. A domestic defense industry means faster upgrades and homegrown solutions. Building ships at Subic is a declaration of sovereignty. The Philippines is now the master of its own fate. The rise of China's navy has changed the game in the South China Sea. The Philippines isn't trying to match China ship for ship, but to build a credible deterrent, a porcupine defense. Modern frigates and corvettes make any aggression costly for would-be adversaries. These ships counter gray zone tactics, standing firm against intimidation without escalating to war. A capable navy strengthens alliances with the US and Japan, enhancing regional security. The Philippines is now a reliable partner, investing in its own defense. The new fleet helps keep the Indo-Pacific free and open. The message: international waters will be governed by law, not force. The Philippine Navy's transformation is a story of national awakening. From hand-me-downs to missile-armed frigates, the change is revolutionary. Ships like the BRP Jose Rizal are symbols of resolve and sovereignty. They patrol the West Philippine Sea, protect resources, and uphold the rule of law. Sustaining this momentum requires continued investment and public support. The Horizon program is a generational effort, building a navy worthy of the nation. The clang of steel in Subic Bay is a call to action and pride. The Navy's sailors are modern-day heroes, carrying the hopes of millions. The course is set, engines running. The Philippines is forging its future at sea. A brighter, more secure era has begun.